Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome on in to another live stream. Boys, we haven't done this in a while. It feels strange. It feels strange going live. Maybe I'm getting scared of going live, guys. Maybe that's what it is. I'm getting nervous. We got JJ in here. What's going on, man? He says, what up, Bav? Just wanted to stop by and say hi. G'day, mate. G'day. Hopefully you're still here. Blind Fury, good to see you in here as well, man. And T. Burton, welcome in, guys. Blind Fury says I'd mostly be playing on PlayStation, but because I have some peeps still on Xbox, probably be playing it on there too. Rip my wallet. Dude, it's a thing you got to think about, really. Like, you guys know me. I am mostly playing on the Xbox, but when the game comes out, GTA 6, I want to play it on the PlayStation. I think I'm finished with the Xbox, man. I think I am. Nicholas, welcome on in. Made it in time. You did. Welcome on in. Riaz, welcome, brother. Hey, Bav, I gotta get up in about 2 hours' time, South African Standard Time, but I would rather watch your stream. Dude, have you slept at all? If you gotta get up in 2 hours, oh, man. I think it's dangerous to go back to sleep. Don't do that. Definitely don't do that. No, but if you need to go get some sleep, you should probably get some sleep. JJ says, have I read everything? Yeah, JJ says, I feel that, Bav. It's so hard to keep pushing, but I'll keep pushing no matter what. Good, man. Keep grinding, brother. Keep grinding, alright? T. Burton says, I'll be on my Xbox still. On my Xbox Series X still. I've got a PS5 as well, but with my catalogue of games I can play. It's annoying to swap back and forth. It is annoying, man. I kind of get what a lot of people say when they say the combo for gaming is a PC and a PlayStation, because if you can't play it on a PlayStation, chances are it's probably on an Xbox, on the PC, because the PC pretty much has access to all of those Xbox exclusives, you know, and if the game's not there, it's probably on Steam or it's on Epic, you know, games. The Xbox is kind of obsolete, you know, it's not even needed anymore, which is hilarious. I seen this thing actually yesterday or the day before of the Xbox or maybe Microsoft sales, something like that. Everything was down. I think they were like 32% down on sales. I'm not too sure what the actual stats were, but something like that. It was a crazy statistic of how bad Xbox is doing, man. Nicholas, I was the one in your Discord that said, what's up, Bav? Ah, that's you. Welcome on in, man. It is good to have you. Thanks for joining the Discord. Anyone else that is in here and hasn't joined the Discord, feel free to do it. It is pinned at the top of the chat. So join up, all right? Join up, because the Discord, it's getting there, all right? Do you guys feel that? The Discord's getting there. We're getting some people in there. It's getting a bit more active. And, you know, when GTA 6 drops, I think it's probably the best way for you guys to get in there. It's Michael DeSanta. Hey, Bav, it's me if you remember. Of course I remember, man. Thank you very much for the donation as well. I appreciate that, man. Guys, this is Michael DeSanta on TikTok, alright? He has... Dude, don't you have like millions of followers on there? Or it's likes. I get confused. I don't really use TikTok too much. But hopefully your campaign's doing well as well, man. If you guys want to search him up, it is just his handle, I believe, right? More importantly, how are you doing, big man? How am I doing? That's a good question. Boys, I've actually been doing so shit, right? This year has started very, very rough. So, you know, aside from like personal things, I won't really discuss them on here, but me, right? I got an ear infection in my right ear, and it was horrible. And then that cleared up, and then my left ear started. I'm like, no way, this is happening. Reason that one started up is because when my right one was hurting, I started laying on my left one, you know, so I could put the eardrops in there, I could just lay there, and then I wake up and I'm like, damn, I've slept too hard on this ear, it hurts. So then that ear started up, and then that one was worse than the first one. And then, you will not fucking believe it, my other ear is now infected. So it has literally started with my right, then it went left, and now it's back to the right one. So it's not fun. It is not fun at all. So struggling out here, struggling. Blood Rainer, she'll be right, mate. Welcome in. Look at you with your 1 year badge. That looks so cool, man. Blind Fury, you're at gold. Is the next one the Vice City one? Well, not Vice City, the GTA 6 one. I can't remember the badges. I want to have a look. Let me search that up real quick. Memberships. Levels. No, it's not levels. Badges and emojis. Oh no, you got 2 more badges to go. You're at 2 months. And then you'll get the blue one for after 6 months and then a year. Let's go. It's good to see like a lot of you guys have still like stuck with me with a membership. I appreciate it so much. Let's have a look through my members list. I know I've got it scrolling on screen right now. I don't know when it's going to pop up next. Sav actually made that for me, so shout out to Sav. But we've got Blood Rainer. He's been a member for 14 months. That is insane. EC does it 6 months. And then these guys are... Well, they're all the gold logos. But Razor's Revenge, 5 months. Kick Up a Storm, 3 months. Sav, 2 months. Blind Fury, 2 months. MVG, 2 months. Chili, 2 months. And Victor, 1 month. So thank you guys so much for being part of the channel. Help me out. I appreciate it a lot. There they go. They're popping up on screen right now. It's so cool. Having a little thing that pops up like that. I don't have to manually write it out anymore. Sav was being like a little coder, hacker thing, whatever. And he's actually made that for me. So he's got one and he made me one too. What a guy. All right, let's get through some of these. I feel like I'm slipping. Which one were we at? Alicia? Hopefully I've said that right. I think it's Alicia. I know someone in real life with that name and it's pronounced Alicia. So I'm playing on PlayStation 5 Pro and it will help me get into some PlayStation exclusives alongside GTA 6. So it's a plus. I recommend anyone that's on the PlayStation, get into Death Stranding. All right. It is a slow game, but it is a good game and the story is amazing. So I think you guys need to get into that. It is just so hard to convince people to do it because, oh, it's a walking simulator. I get it. I get it. I get it. Let's put some footage on in the background. T Burton says, when I can afford a PC, I'll go the PC route. Probably won't look back, to be honest. Dude, I feel the same. I only got this computer to be able to edit my videos, right? And then I'm like, maybe I'll get a game because I do need to get GTA so that I can record cutscenes. And I'm like, okay, I got that. Maybe I should get Red Dead as well. Got that, and then, you know, new games coming out. I'm like, oh, you know what? It'd be kind of cool to play it on the PC. What was it? Assassin's Creed Shadows. Game's kind of not that great, but I got it on the PlayStation because I'm like, yes, this is a console I want to play it on. But I got it, started playing it. I'm like, dude, I can't deal. This is actually horrible. So I went to my desk, sat down, opened up Steam, and I ended up paying a second time for Shadows. Just to be able to play it on a PC. And I preferred it on the PC. It's so much better. So much more customization. The game looks nicer. It runs better. My PC is not really built for playing games, but it's doing the job. All right. You know what? I want to say the name out loud. Tarn. I know there's Artifact in there, but is it like Tarn Artifact? Tarn Artifact? I got 700k and millions of likes. Yeah, let's go, man. Let's go. I wish I could do Twitter, man. Not Twitter. I keep getting confused. I wish I could do TikTok, but I tried. I was just uploading all of the shorts that I was posting on YouTube just straight to TikTok. Maybe I made the mistake of posting them all at once because there's still videos on there that have like 0 views. It's so funny. But I was getting so sick of like people actually stealing my videos and making their whole channel that and pretending like it's theirs. It pissed me off so much. It took TikTok 8 months for them to remove someone's videos. Like they stole from me. I put in a ticket. I'm like, hey, this video is not theirs. I think I had like 20 videos on there, like in the email chain. And they're like, oh, can you send us a list? I'm like, dude, I did send you a list. So I sent it to them again, and then 8 months later, they finally deleted them. But after that, they had also uploaded more. So I'm like, okay, this is just a losing battle. Jack says, when do you think Trailer 3 will come out? Trailer 3, it's a great question. I'm somewhat optimistic that it might actually come out in February. I feel like, you know, we're in this period of like no one's expecting it to drop. No one feels like it's going to drop, and I feel like it's going to come up on us kind of quick. Because, you know, people come up with all these crazy theories. I buy into them as well. But then it's whenever they post, it's really got nothing to do with the theories, and it just drops out of nowhere. So I feel like we're in that zone. I feel like we're getting close. T-Burton says, I've seen people speculate about getting some new info on Valentine's Day since we got nothing on Christmas. Just speculation, though. I wonder if they'll do it on Valentine's Day. The AFL actually have, the Australian Football League, they have a Origins game coming up, just like a little fun game they're going to be doing. Blood Rainer, you'd be around it, surely. They're doing an Origins game, so I'm kind of keen on that. And that's on Valentine's Day. But I'm also going to the movies on Valentine's Day because, you know, Bogan Babe and me, we got to go out. We're going to go to the movies. We're going to Gold Class. Me chilling in our recliners, so that's going to be good. Menace says, PC, lol. What do you mean, lol? I have it, but I'll wait for it on PC. Oh, damn. No way you can wait for it. If I was just PC only, and I've been waiting for this game for as long as I have been, I would 100% go out and get a console for it. I just would. There's no way I could wait. You know, you'd be looking at like an extra year to a year and a half just until the PC edition drops. Nicholas says, love your streams. I was in the last one the whole time. Let's go. I was in the whole one last time. See, I can't even read. This is what happens when I wake up and think, yes, let's stream straight away. I haven't even like had time to prepare myself. It's so funny, but I just wanted to stream, you know, it's been such a long time, so we're here. I've also got GTA up on the Xbox in the background, so I think we might play a little bit of that. Not too much, though, not too much, but I got something cool to share with you guys when we do get onto there. Blind Fury says, I finally completed Death Stranding 2. Took me a while because I've been busy, but oh my god, both games are sick. Dude, they are so good, man. They are so good. The story is just incredible. I love it. I love the whole thing. Yeah, people complain that it's a walking simulator and it's a cutscene simulator, but man, that's just what I wanted. I wanted a slow game because, you know, so many games these days, they're so fast-paced, action-packed. Like, there's some action in this game, but, like, it's good to, like, step back, you know? It's like, you know, you're at work. You are working non-stop, day in, day out. It's like, I need a holiday. I need to slow down. So you go on a holiday and slow down. That's what this feels like. You know, you're playing these games. You just need something to slow down. It fights the TikTok brain, you know? The brain rot sort of stuff. Alicia says, I'm going to get Last of Us 2 and maybe Gravity Rush Remastered. I don't know what Gravity Rush is. The Last of Us 2, though, I do want to play that. I started that. So I played The Last of Us Part 1. That was good. And then I think it was like a year later, The Last of Us Part 2 came out for me. I'm not too sure. But I played it. But this was on my base PS4. And it was so ugly and it was struggling. I'm like, damn, you know what? I'm going to put it down. So I was already feeling like I shouldn't be playing it. And then I got up to the golf scene and I was like, okay, I'm done. I'm finished. So I packed it up. But I do want to return to it. And I'm debating whether or not getting it on the PC. Surely PC should look better than the PlayStation. But at the same time, I want to start building up my trophies. Shadows is peak. Now we're the little mix. Shadows was okay, alright? It wasn't horrible, but I was so bothered by the ending. I was so bothered. And you just know, like, compare it to older Ubisoft games, it could be so much better. There are so many, like, little things you just don't really think about. I did like being able to make your own hideout and all that. The parkour was kind of cool. Still didn't feel as fluid as what I want it to be, but I don't know. I feel like they could do a lot more. Cutscenes as well. Just bring them back. Bring cutscenes back, mocapped cutscenes. I hate just standing there and talking. I don't know, I'm sick of them. Solo Dolo says, I think it will be during the Super Bowl. I don't think it will. Personally, I really don't think it is. When is the Super Bowl, though? That's coming up, isn't it? Super Bowl 2026. February 9th, not bad. Maybe we could do like a Discord stream of that. I don't know how I would watch that, or maybe we just like hang around in the Discord, wait for the trailers to drop. But yeah, I don't really see Rockstar doing that. If they do, it might just be like a cut up version of trailer 1 or 2, or both. But I don't feel like Rockstar would use that platform to put out something, because Rockstar are kind of bigger than the Super Bowl. They get more coverage just posting it themselves. They don't really need to pay to be able to put their ad in or something, you know? But still, it would be kind of cool. I'm kind of keen for it because, you know, so many cool trailers do get dropped at the Super Bowl. Who is the halftime performance? Who's doing that this year? Super Bowl 2026 halftime show. Bad Bunny. Oh, Kid Cult will be happy with that. It's hilarious. That'd be awesome if it does drop Feb. It'd be so in line with Rockstar's vibes of shocking us. I think so. T Burton says, would you be able to do remote play of GTA 6 on a PC from an Xbox without buying an Xbox? I don't think so, to be honest. Because, like, there are still games on the Xbox app on PC that you just can't access without actually having the console. So, I kind of feel like you won't be able to do that. Could be wrong, but I don't think so. It's a great game. Both of The Last of Us are bad. The Last of Us are bad? The first one was great. I love that one. Second one, I don't know. I kind of gave up before I really gave it a shot. Started a game called Grounded. Is that the one where you're, like, really, really small in the backyard? How's your Cyberpunk playthrough coming? It's going good, man. It's going really good. I am not really rushing through it at all. I'm still doing the Phantom Liberty DLC. I'm slowly going through that, but I'm doing so many side activities. I wasn't planning on it. I was just going to do the main quests, but the side activities, I feel like I have to do them, you know? Like, there's so much content in there, and it genuinely feels like it's part of the story. Like, it's not even a side activity. It doesn't feel like it. Feels like it's the main thing. But no, I'm loving that. I am loving it. I think I'm at maybe 35 to 40 hours. I'm gonna have a look on Steam. 41.8 hours I've played. But yeah, I love it. It's so good. I'm so glad I finally got back into it, because it is a really good game. The map is so cool. Everything just like immerses me right into that game. It's great. Nicholas says, do you play R6? Rainbow Six Siege? I used to, actually. I was really good at that. But no, I gave that up. Me and my friends, we used to get on and do ranked matches, and we kept getting diamond like every season that I was doing it. And then there was one season where I just couldn't get diamond. I ending up on gold. I'm like, you know what? I'm pissed, because it was like a bunch of like hackers or some shit like that. They were just, whoever it was, they were just shit players. And I was so pissed off. I just gave up on that game. I think I've uninstalled it. But yeah, I used to love that game so much. Gravity Rush is pretty cool. Your character is infected by gravity. And you can go all over the place. Never played it, but keeping my eyes on it. Interesting. I'm going to search it up real quick. Gravity Rush. Oh, yeah. Interesting. Nicholas says, think of all the rappers that would want their own music station in GTA 6. There will be so many people. There'd be so many people that actually want their stuff featured. I remember, I think it was before the trailers dropped, there was a band, a not so well-known band, I think. They just randomly came out and started complaining that Rockstar approached them with like an offer, and they're like, I'm not taking that offer, blah, blah, blah. And yeah, they just turned down Rockstar because they didn't want to be a part of their game. And my brother, it'd be a really good way for you to get a lot of fucking money, a lot of streams, you know? Because people would be watching or listening to their music, and then, you know, fast forward a few years, that song might be nostalgic, you know? Like, I put on Radio Mirror Park sometimes and just listen to that, you know? I go back through the old GTA radio stations just to listen to them, because it feels good. It puts you back to that time. But that band, whoever that was, if it was real as well, and they weren't just trying to, like, you know, make a headline, then that's a missed opportunity. I think anyone should want to be in a Rockstar game. You know, I think they should be paying Rockstar to be put in their game. That'd be hilarious. Super Bowl stream should be easy. It'll be on ESPN. Well, maybe if you stream it, Blood Rainer, I can watch it, because I don't think I've got an ESPN account. I don't think I'd want to watch the actual game. I just want to watch the halftime show and the trailers, to be honest. JJ says, I'm trying not to, because I can read my comments. Wait, what are you trying not to? Rezi, welcome on in. Alicia says, I'm happy Cyberpunk got fixed. Me too. It is good. I originally played it when it first came out on the Xbox. I was having a good time with that. I didn't actually have many ground-breaking bugs, but I don't know. I just gave up on it and moved on too early. And then I tried to return to it maybe like 5 years later or whatever. It's probably an exaggeration. But a few years later, tried to get back into it. So I booted it up, new save. I couldn't get past the frames after playing on Xbox, on PC. So then I switched up, got it on the PC, and that's where I've been playing it. It's so good. Derek says, finally happy to catch you live, you Aussie. Thanks, Derek. I'm glad you're here, man. JJ says, Bav, you should get Ready or Not on PS5 so me, you, and Blind Fury can play it. Would be so cool. I have been looking at that. It does seem like a fun game. I just haven't really had the motivation to get it. I'm kind of like a story mode kind of person, you know? I don't really have that urge to play any multiplayer games these days. Uh-oh. Sav's in here. Use code BAV to get 10% off Gamer Subs. Welcome in, Sav.
Use code BAV at checkout for 10% off Gamer Subs, by the way.
Boom. Also, Gamer Subs are going to be doing a promotion thing with Code Vein 2. So anyone that is interested in Code Vein 2, I don't even know what that is, to be honest. I probably should, but I don't know. It's an upcoming game. They've got some pretty cool artworks with this stuff. I think their mouse pads are right there, as well as some shakers, and they do look good. Their shakers, I think, are always a banger. They look great. So if you guys want to go ahead and get that, that is dropping on the 30th. It is the 30th for me right now, so it seems so weird saying that. What's the time over in America? On the East Coast, 7:54 p.m. So in a few hours' time, not in a few hours' time, at 3 p.m. Eastern time. So you still got a while. Go ahead, get that. Use code BAV as well. Save yourself some money. All right. But shout out to Sav for this. How cool is this?
Use code BAV at checkout for 10% off Gamer Subs, by the way.
What a man. What a man. I love it. Derek says, are you playing on Xbox or PlayStation? Xbox is my main console, right? It is the thing that I played for the longest time. And then, I don't know, when GTA 6 drops, man, I think I'm swapping over to the PlayStation, to be honest. There's a lot of great people over on the PlayStation. I think I prefer their controller. I just wish it had some extra paddles. But I think, yeah, I'm going to be going with the PlayStation 5. Solo Dolo says, Rockstar goes directly to the artist. They don't record labels unless they have to. There you go. Other times, they let the radio host collaborate on the mixes with sound team. JJ says, I'm not to say bad words in this. I'm cooked right now. I cannot read. I am not to say bad words. Is this better of saying what I'm saying? What are you saying? I thought I was having the issues here. I can't even read that, man. Alicia says, Gamer put out a short talking about how we shouldn't believe the $2 billion budget since there's no official evidence that the game alone will cost $2 billion. How much do you think it'll cost? Well, I don't know. If they put the price for the game at $2 billion, I don't think a lot of people are going to be able to afford to play it. You know? Because I don't think I'm going to see $1 billion, let alone $2 billion in my lifetime. So unfortunately, I won't be able to play it if it is actually priced that high. I think the prices should be a lot lower so that the average person can actually pay for it. I'm joking, of course. Humor. I don't know. It could be around $2 billion. I think it might be around like $1.5 billion. Yeah, I don't really know. I'm not too into like all of those details and stuff like that. But I have heard the $2 billion budget. I've heard $1.5 billion. I'm not too sure what it has actually come out to. It'd be cool to read up on that, though. JJ says, I am too bad, but it's fun to play with people. Nicholas says, oh my god, Sev. That's hilarious. It's not just me that gets Bogan Bov. You can play by yourself as well. Oh, hey, yo, I'm still recovering from last night. Derek, I've had a raging headache. That sucks, man. That sucks. I'm still recovering from my ear infection, Sav. was talking about it earlier. It started with my right ear, went to my left ear, and now we're back on the right ear. So I'm really not having a good time. This past week has been so bad. It's been so bad. Sav couldn't hang it last night. I had to call early. Hope you slept good, princess. I don't know if this is offensive too, but are you Christian? You know, I believe in things. I don't like to put any of like my personal or political beliefs out there either. I'm just a person playing games. But I wouldn't flat out say no either. Still finding the way, right? Maybe that's something I'd go in with Sav. I'd go into it with Sav. He would be a great person to talk to about that sort of stuff. You know, helping people discover. Derek, I had a raging headache. I read that one. Chili says, Bav and Sav. Let's go. Derek, I have Xbox. I think I might get the PlayStation Pro if it comes with cross-platform. I don't care. I just want to play with you guys. Dude, I hope they've got cross-platform because it is such a standard thing, right? It is such a standard thing these days for most modern games. It would be silly for Rockstar to not do it. But at the same time, it'd kind of be smart for them to not do it, to encourage people to go out and buy a second console and a second game, you know? I'm one of those idiots that done that. Back when I used to do GTA Instagram, I had people on Xbox I was playing with, and then I'm like, you know what? I want to play with other creators on PlayStation. So I bought a console and a new copy of the game. I was one of those fools that ended up giving Rockstar more money. But hey, it's all good. I didn't end up playing it much, but oh well. Nicholas says, we're all going to be begging Elon Musk to buy GTA 6 for our B-Day or Christmas. Yeah, if it's $2 billion, absolutely. Blood Rainer says, pain is just weakness leaving the body. Well, I hope it leaves quicker because my ears hurt, man. They hurt. EC does it. Welcome on in, man. Look at this. We're starting to get some more members in here. It's good seeing all the badges. Yo, what's good, lads? It is good to have you in here, man. Hopefully you're doing well. What's good, EC? EC, see, look at that. You're loved in here. Good seeing you guys. Hopefully you're both doing great. Alright, I want to... Is my Xbox still going in the background? Boom. Need a controller for this game. I understand. Alright, Rockstar have also dropped some new generic jobs. Firefighter, forklift operator. So basically, I can say I'm forklift certified. Let's go. Razor. With the 1999, rip my granny, she got, I don't know what the thing is, killed by a bazooka. Now think about her every time I hit the hookah. That is crazy, man. Thank you so much for the donation. I appreciate you, man. Hopefully you're doing well. It is good to have you in here. Alright, let's boot up some free mode. Blood Rainer. Drew got one. Braden got one. Respectfully, I don't know anyone else. Who else we got? Alright, well, I'm happy that Drew and Braden got one. I'm very happy with that. Thanks so much, Blood Rain. I appreciate you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Let's get it, man. It's good because Drew and Braden, they pop in occasionally. It's so good to have them in here. This thing's going to take a while to figure out what it's doing. All the alerts going to be popping up. Kid Colt, am I too late? No, you're not too late. I was actually speaking about you just earlier. The Super Bowl, that's going to have Bad Bunny as the halftime performance. How do you feel about that, Colt? Derek says, are you playing online? Yeah, I'm going to be booting up online. I don't think I'll be playing, but I'm just going to boot it up and have it in the background for a bit. I'm going to play it on the small screen as well, so it's probably not going to look that good. Look at all the alerts. That's insane. I still remember when you dropped the 200 plus Blood Rainer. That thing went on for like 30 minutes. Alright, let's pull into the apartment. Okay, I can't drive. W Blood Rainer. Yeah, W's in the chat for Blood Rainer. Alright? He has done a lot for this channel. He has done a lot for this channel. W's, Razor, and Blood Rainer. Colt says, you really want to know how I feel? Yeah, I don't think you're feeling too good about it. I don't think you're feeling too good about it at all. just really want to go to... That's the wrong camera, isn't it? How do I get rid of that? There we go. Alright, we're on big screen just for a second. Just want to show you this. Guys, Rockstar sent me $20 million for the mansions. I am so fortunate and so blessed that they have actually done this for me. I didn't think they would. I really didn't think they would. But, you know, after seeing all the other creators, I'm like, hey guys, I exist. And like, yeah, true, you do exist. Here you go. But, yeah, I'm super happy with that. So, let's go Rockstar. It really makes me want to make some, oh, look at the Banshee. Look at the Banshee. I want to do some guides, or sort of guide videos. I want to do, like, the best solo method for Cayo Perico, which I think would be hilarious, because I don't really play Cayo at all. But, like, all the heists, Casino, Cayo, I reckon Raze will be able to help out heaps with the Diamond Casino one, definitely, because, you know, when I was playing with him, I didn't even need to talk to him to be able to get things done, you know? We'd just rock up, do it, and then we'd leave, and it was so easy. It was like, it was a breeze, man. It was a breeze. So, I need to do that. But I'm thinking Diamond Casino, Cayo Perico. Forget the Doomsday, no one cares about that. But just like little guide videos on them. Savvy says, ew, I can hear controller toggles, lol. Yeah, alright. I don't have a microphone on a boom arm, so I was holding my controller in front of the microphone, alright? Nicholas says, oh man, I did not get that one. Oh, I didn't get one, didn't get a membership. Damn. That's alright, There's always next time. I don't even know how YouTube determines who gets one with the gifts. It's so strange. I wish you could select who. Hey, Bav, you want to hear something unbelievable? What do you got, man? What do you got? He's just going to spread disinformation about how actual residents of Puerto Rico feel about being a part of the United States of America. You finally got that creators bonus? Yes, sir. That's awesome. That means you're on the radar. I know. I'm very happy with that. Let's hope I make the Christmas list this year, yeah? That'd be great. I've been waiting for that. Diamond is my favorite labor job I don't get paid from. The Diamond Casino heist was just so much fun to do. Blindfolded Cayo run. See, the thing about that is, I don't really put my face or anything on screen, so you wouldn't even know if I'm blindfolded, you know? But speaking of that, Galagos done the blind, deaf, and mute challenge with the Diamond Casino. That was a pretty good video, so you guys should check that one out. Pretty sure it should be somewhere in self-promotion in my server. Alicia says, wait, did Razor say his thing yet? Where's Razor's thing? I don't think he said it yet. Alicia says, a few weeks ago I played GTA Online and someone was griefing me, and when they went into the ammunition shop to restock weapons, I took my car, blocked the front door, and soft locked their ass. That stuff was fun back in the day. Locking people in the doors. I love that. Colt says, Bad Bunny's nothing but a communist, a socialist, attention-seeking pussy boy. He showed up in that movie, Caught Stealing, that I was watching, and I was like, damn, Kid Colt must hate this movie. For those of you who don't know, Kid Colt and Bad Bunny are practically neighbors, so there's drama. They hate each other. Bad Bunny has dissed Kid Colt on like 2 of his songs as well. Hasn't actually, but that'd be hilarious if true. Savvy says, I'm just giving you crap for playing on console, lol. Yeah, okay. Look, if I could transfer this player across the PC, I feel like I probably would. But I've played as this character for too long, man. I played as him for too long. Let's get rid of these bars. They're ugly. They're annoying. If you go stats, look at all that. Like, my level's not as high as Razor's. He's way too high. But is it in here that I'm thinking of? Time spent in GTA Online, 154 days, 17 hours, 36 minutes. That is insane. Let's say when my dude was created. Character created January 1st, 2014. I've had this guy for so long. Alright, I can't just get rid of him. So I don't really feel like restarting. I kind of want to restart for a video. Like go across the PlayStation. And, you know, that video would be good because, you know, it's a real situation. I am an Xbox player, but I really want to get set up on the PlayStation. So I'm going to restart from zero, see how long it takes to get a mansion. I think that'd be kind of fun. What do you guys think about that? Well, everyone have a great day or night. Take care, JJ. You have a good one, man. I'm not really reading chat too much. Let me get downstairs and we'll come back to chat. So I want to show you guys this. All my statues. Look at that. And the cake, I think that's for having a character that's 10 years old. My character's 12. I actually got a hat with the character the other day. Where's my room? Is this my room or is this a guest room? Actually, I have no idea. No, that's bathroom. Don't want to go there. Alright, I'm lost. I am lost in this house. It is too big, man. It's too big. You know, I figured out where the vault was the other day. I actually didn't know where that was previously. Let's go this way. I think this is it. This is it. Yeah, here we go. Trying to hit the marker here is actually really difficult. The clothing marker's just disappeared now, like to change my clothes. I cannot change my clothes. Mad. That's great. Alright, let's catch up. Derek says, I use controller on PC. I do as well. I mix it up. Cyberpunk, I've been trying to do more keyboard and mouse. But there are times, I think mostly when I'm driving or when I want to walk like slow and cinematic, you know, I'll grab the controller. But yeah, I use both. I'm just not that great at keyboard. When I'm riding a motorcycle in that game, I don't know how to pop a wheelie. I really do not know how to do it. Kai Perico run, but if I take longer than 10 minutes, I have to do a Gamer Subs shopping spree. Gamer Subs.
Check out for 10% off Gamer Subs, by the way.
Let's go. Boys, they actually have some really, really exciting things coming up. I can't share with you what they are until it happens. You know, I'm going to have the green light, otherwise Gamer Subs are going to send out mercenaries to kill me, but no, they've got some really exciting things coming up, so expect the announcements tab to be absolutely spamming your feeds, because how can I know all this information and not tell you guys, you know, when I can, of course. But no, some of these deals are actually really good, so I'm excited. All right? I'm not a sellout. I genuinely like this shit, all right? It tastes good. Actually, I had my friend visit the other day. I'm like, oh, dude, I actually got more flavors. You want to try them? So we just sat down there. Every time I get someone come over, I'm like, do you want to try out my new flavors that I got? And I'll just sit there and I'll make them, like, you know, fill up the cup of water. I'll pour it in there. I'm like, okay, this one's called raw meat. And they're like, what the fuck is that? That sounds disgusting. Raw meat is actually so good. Up the arse. I'm joking. Raw meat is like a watermelon flavored drink, and it is so nice. I actually love it. I think it's probably my favorite one right now. But that ain't none of your fault. Australians cool. Thanks, Kid Colt. I appreciate that. The unbelievable thing is 17 more magazines before GTA 6. I don't think you're going to get 17 magazines out, man. I think you'd probably be lucky to get one. Alright? I think you're going to get one. But I would love to see more magazines. You need to pump them out before the GTA 6 comes out. Imagine GTA 6 drops, and for the rare chance, they don't have Rockstar Editor. You're back to basics. You are back to basics. And no one's going to want to watch GTA 5 content anymore. They're going to want to see GTA 6. So I think you should pump it out. Pump it out. Get some momentum going. You know, rockets can't take off without no momentum, alright? Derek says, I just got kicked offline for not having Battle Eye. Interesting. Well, you're probably going to have that box turned on. You're going to have Battle Eye turned on to access online, I'm pretty sure. I'm about to be Fireman Sam, Yas the Dream. True, you can do that now. What was the other ones? Forklift operator. I wouldn't mind doing a bit of that. I wouldn't mind doing a bit of that. Cole says, I'm from Rio Grande. Grande. Okay, I'm going to get judged now because I didn't say it right. Did I? Grande? Okay, I'm from that place. Bad Bunny used to live in Vega, Baja. Okay, I just can't do it. Look at both. Oh, that's a big word, Kid Colt. Municip. Kid Colt. If you guys see me saying extremely long words that you don't think I would say in a video script, check the description, and if it says written in collaboration with Kid Colt, you'll know they're his words, not mine. Alright? I like to say big words. It makes me sound smart, but chances are Colt probably wrote it. Blood Rainer, could you spare one more maybe? Oh, don't do that. But I'm down dirty for a membership. Oh, that's hilarious. Razor says, Sav, he's just making excuses. My stats are double his, and here I am with more money on PC than Bav. He has after Rockstar gave him money. Look, alright? I don't play these games like you guys anymore. Razor, there was a time where I would grind. I'd get on there, you know, mission after mission, heist after heist. But it's very rare for me to do that anymore. I like to play other games. I like to make content. So I don't know. I don't get too big into games as much as I used to. That's why I'm playing Cyberpunk offline. You know, I'm just enjoying myself, taking my time. I've been playing that for like 2 weeks. Alicia says, if you're lost in your mansion, just imagine how GTA 6's interiors will feel in the mall. Dude, I'm so excited for the mall. I am so keen for that. The one in Vice City was cool. Just to think of the new one that's going to come out. 12th Hour, he made that fake leak that took place in a mall. And it looks very convincing. It's obviously fake, and he came out and said it was fake. But still, just to like have that thought that we're going to be able to access these malls, I'm keen. I'm so keen. Blood Rainer says, you just need to ensure you have membership gifting enabled in your YouTube settings. Even then, it's still RNG. Run and gun? The Charles Chatney reference. If you come to PlayStation, even for a video, I'm here to help. I appreciate that. Thank you very much, Chili. Chances are I'll probably need some help because, yeah, the video I want to do is starting from 0 and seeing how long it can take me to get a mansion or something like that. I need to put some actual thought into it, but those kind of videos I want to try and do. Bav is only kidding though. I honestly don't like Bad Bunny as a person because he does not promote good traditional values and Puerto Rican customs. I'm somewhat a traditional person. Nothing wrong with being traditional. I think I'm considered traditional as well. It's funny as well. Some of the comments I get on my Lucia video, people automatically assume they know my moral and political standings. They do not. They do not. Use code BAV says, you might call yourself a sellout, but I prefer the gamer subs being the thing that's sold out. Okay, I see myself out. Let's go. Let's go. Got to run, but hope everyone has a good weekend. Bav, we'll chat later, bro. Take care, man. Hopefully you're feeling better. Hopefully the headache clears up. But talk soon, bro. EC Does It says, have a good one, Sav. Alicia says, there's no reason why they should take away Director Mode or the Rockstar Editor. They sadly could do it. The reason I think... I don't know. I don't think they will, right? But the reason I feel like they might is because Red Dead 2 didn't have it. Red Dead 2 didn't have a proper Director Mode. No, not Director Mode. Rockstar Editor and Director, I guess. So it makes me wonder if they'll make us start with just, you know, handheld phones again. I wonder. I'm not too sure. But, I don't know. The thought's there. Game Affairs, welcome in. You forget 1,000 things every day. Make sure GTA 6 is one of them. You want me to forget GTA 6? It's currently the only thing I think about. No, it's actually not. I'm doing a good job of forgetting it exists. Alright? Because if we forget that it exists, then we can, like, move on. And time goes faster, you know? Game Affairs. I've heard that name. Let's have a look. Oh, true? That's from one of my thumbnails. That's hilarious. What happened to every GTA protagonist after the end? That photo of Franklin, that's from me. I took that one myself. I remember that. But that's all good. That's all good. Blind Fury says, bye, Sav. Everyone's saying see you, Sav. Shout out to Sav, man. Haven't been on GTA 6. Oh, haven't been on GTA since the mentioned update. Man's making excuses. Get out of here. Get out of here. T-Burton says, Bav, I tried to get back into Cyberpunk but can't seem to. Any suggestions? Honestly, clear your schedule, alright? I can't get into Cyberpunk if I know I've got things happening around me. If you can manage to get into a spot where you don't have to do anything for like 4 hours, I think that's enough time for you to properly get stuck into it. Don't try to like rush your way through things. Like, you know, pay attention to the world that's going on around it, because I wasn't enjoying it on the Xbox. I don't know what it was. I just gave up. Tried to replay it. Don't know. And then I downloaded it on the PC, but I sat on the PC for a while. I think I ended up downloading mods. Check that out. Cool. And then decided, you know what, I'm actually going to play it. And I don't know. I just needed solid hours to be able to get stuck into it. I had to just get stuck right into it and not have anything happening around me. Because, you know, say you're playing, 30 minutes later, you're like, oh, damn, I need to go do this. Then it takes you so long to like get back into that zone to be able to play it again. And I've always said that I'm not a big fan of like first-person games that aren't like actual shooter games like Call of Duty, Battlefield. But I think I'm coming around to it, and I'm really appreciating that the game is first-person, because it makes me feel like I'm more immersed in it. Kid Colt says, that wasn't a big word. I'm not saying it again. Is the one word to describe a place which is bigger than a town but not big enough to constitute as a county or city. Interesting. I reckon I'd just be calling that a town. If not, I call it a city. Puerto Rico is a commonwealth. Nicholas says, I wonder how much money creators are going to make when they have to do special 7-hour delay that creators get the game, and when the 7 hours are up, is it going to be released worldwide? I don't think we're going to be getting early access, to be honest. I don't think that's going to be a thing. I know they have done it in the past, but I just don't think they're going to do it. Derek says, I don't think they'll give us everything in GTA 6 Online. I think they'll drop some stuff off slowly, like Casino. Not sure about homes or mansions. Yeah, I feel like if they release everything all at once, then it's going to kill our interest to be there, you know? Example, TV shows. I hate the binging format where they make you... I hate when they drop episodes weekly, because then it makes you have to come back next week to watch the next episode, and, you know, you get bothered. Whereas binge watching, you'll watch that whole series, and then you'll forget about it. You'll forget it even exists, and, you know, within a week or two, you've moved on. So they don't want to do that. They want to give us just enough to keep us interested, but not enough to, like, lose our interest, and then release, you know, another update every few months or so with something new. I think that's the go. DMC Sleepy. Hello, Bav. Welcome in. MCT viewer. Let's go. Welcome in. Welcome in. Shout out to the Friend Brothers. It is good to have you in here. Nicholas says, everyone start asking a lot of questions so Bav does not go. That's a good idea. As soon as I run out of questions, guys, I'll pack it up. Colt says, never thought this would happen. An Australian and Puerto Rican discussing Red Dead lore, which is based on American culture. Alicia says, Red Dead 2 is a different experience though. GTA is GTA, even though GTA 6 will take a lot of DNA from Red Dead 2. It'll have parts blended in there. It was a shame that they didn't include the Rockstar editor, because, you know, I would have loved to have recorded scenes. I would have loved it to be able to take better photos than the regular photo modes that they've got. But it is what it is, I guess. Nicholas, are you ready for GTA 7 when it comes out? Realistically thinking, right? I feel like GTA 7 would be the game I don't play. I feel like I'd be too old. I say that, I'm only 26, but I don't know. I feel like it'll just be released so late in my life that I'm just like, that's cool. Maybe I'll have like a teenage son. No, probably a son that's like 30 years old, and he's like, yeah, you know what? I got the new GTA. Oh, cool. What are they up to? GTA like 10 or something? Nah, GTA 7. Oh, damn. That'd be crazy. For real, Packy does need a return. What did I miss? Hang on. YouTube just reloaded, so I'm like messed up on the comments where they're at. Do you think Paki McCreary should return in GTA 6? I do think so. I've actually got a video on that. Not that particular topic, but I do mention Paki. EC does it. Remember, 6 months, half a year now. Let's go. Thank you very much for sticking with me, man. I appreciate you for being here. But Paki, I think he could, right? He seems to like be everywhere there's a big heist. Liberty City, big heist, he's there. GTA 5, he's somehow managed to slip his way into the trios, you know, list the people to help out, the crew. So I feel like it could be somewhat realistic for him to appear. Maybe he doesn't contribute, but I think he could. I think it could happen, absolutely. You know, he's still a character in online, somewhat newish in online still. So, I don't know, I think it could happen. He's a great character and a lot of people love him. And I'm from Sav's Discord. There you go. Paki McCreary should definitely return to GTA 6. He's awesome. See, a lot of people love it. A lot of people love the idea of him returning, so I think he should. I really wanted to ask how your background colors are so smooth. I couldn't do that. Background colors are pretty easy to do. That photo that you took with Franklin, the one that I've got, you know, it's easy to do. Cut out a character, get your background, and then in between those two layers, put on a generic color, and then change its overlay to color or whatever. Just change the overlays on there. DMC Sleepy says, if he returns, I'm picking up to help him rob the Vice City bank. I hope we get some pretty cool heists, man. I really do. How do you think GTA 6 should end? Should it be based off their relationship bar? That's what I'm saying, DMC. I think, I don't know. I think the idea of a relationship bar is cool, but I don't want it to lean too much into Red Dead's honor system. But I do think, you know, your actions in the world should reflect, maybe like have an honor/relationship system in the background. So I don't see it, because I wouldn't want to see it pop up and be like, oh, I'm getting closer with Lucia. I think it should just happen naturally in the background without ever actually seeing it on screen. And then, you know, how your actions are in the world, whether it be towards Lucia, whether it be towards other characters, universe, whatever, I think should slowly impact the way the game changes. So each mission will play out differently if you're like a good person, bad person, exactly like Red Dead 2, but without the honor bar / relationship bar being in our face. I think it should just be a background tool. Colt says, so in theory, Puerto Rico has a lot more in common with West Virginia and Massachusetts than most people think. You're a strange cat. Oh, sup, Kid Colt. There you go. You got a fan, Kid Colt. Let's go. Theory says fire truck missions are good, but a bit boring, especially saving the cat. You can save a cat? That's hilarious. Howdy. Yeah, Fury thought they were cool at first, but they got boring pretty fast. How are the forklift missions? That's what I want to know. It's such a long word. Let's try and read his name out. Oh no, I can do it. A to the B to the Z, aka Donut Lord, 2951. That is a long username, man. That is a very long username. I think that the relationship bar should work. How I think the relationship bar should work is like, let's say Jason goes to the shoe club, and then the bar goes down, or Dancing with Lucia makes the bar go back up. I think stuff like that would be cool. Just thinking on it, like I think it would be cool for that sort of stuff to happen, but you wouldn't want to like be able to max it out early on in the game. You know, you'd want it to like slowly build up gradually. So I feel like it should only be like, I don't know. This is why I'm not a developer, but yeah, I agree. I just think it should be a slow thing so that you're unable to like max it out in one sitting. You can't just go to the club and be like, Lucia, let's dance. Lucia, let's dance. And then, you know, you max it out so quick. Colt says, I'm 21, so it's your loss. You're lost. Look at that loser. He can't even say loss. Thoughts on Spider-Man? Which Spider-Man? Which Spider-Man are you talking about? The game? The Raimi movies? Andrew Garfield? Tom Holland? What you thinking? Derek says, bro, you need to research on the Versace mansion on the main strip on Ocean Drive. Not one YouTuber talked about it, and you can see it in the trailer. The owner was murdered on his doorstep. Derek, I feel like you told me about this before, didn't you? I feel like you told me, but because I remember we went through screenshots of it to be able to find that exact thing. I've also timed out. I didn't even realize. No one wanted to tell me I timed out. All right, Xbox is off. GTA artworks, screenshots. Is it in the screenshots? Oh no, I'm thinking of like actual pieces in the trailer. Kid Cole, have you been following up on your movies watch list? I've actually went off of what you're saying quite a bit. I don't know. Some of the ones you've been sending, I'm like, yeah, they could be good. You know, he hasn't really missed with a suggestion, but they just don't seem too interesting. So I haven't been watching them. What did I watch last night? I watched a movie. I can't remember what it was. I'll have to come back to it. Donut Lord says, who do you guys could betray us in? Who do you guys think could betray us in GTA 6? Brian, Cal, or Raul? I think Raul looks like the most likely to do it, but maybe that's Rockstar's plans. You know, misdirection, make us think he's a bad guy just based on what he looks like, but he actually is not. I don't know. I hope Brian and Cal don't personally, because they look great. I like the relationship they've got going on. I'm still sad because I was told I don't do enough research. Yeah, you'll always get those comments. You'll always get those comments, Colt. I'm playing the forklift mission right now. Boring. Damn, that sucks. Justice for Kid Colt. Dude, that's what happens. Kid Colt spends a lot of time researching these topics. You know, I get him on videos that I need, you know, help with. Someone that is actually very knowledgeable in certain topics. And then we go ahead and make the videos, and then there'll be that one person that's like, you obviously didn't do any research. And I'm like, brother, we've done so much research. Do you think Hot Together and Love is a Long Road will play on the radio in GTA 6? Absolutely, that's a given. It's definitely going to do that. Fox Tear, welcome in. Hope we can crack Jason. Damn, okay. Lucia just puts the strap on and goes at it. Colt says, I hope we get to crack Bav. That is devious. You are a naughty man. Racing Road, good to have you in here. Hey, so I want for GTA 6 Online, I want to make my character attractive like above average woman character, especially with weight gain and loss from Red Dead 2. I hope that their character customization is really good, you know. GTA, it was okay. It wasn't that great. Red Dead was a step in the right direction, like with the different body types. And their faces just genuinely felt like you were actually making, you know, a regular character instead of just a GTA Online character. Because, you know, when you compare a GTA Online character against a regular NPC, you can tell the difference. In their recent updates, though, it's quite funny when they obviously use an online character model and just make it look different. Like, I'm pretty sure the male office person in the CEO office, the assistant, he looks very similar to my character. It's hilarious. And then another one that also looks similar to my character, has the same hair, same beard. He's in the new update that came out when you go into the clubhouse. I can't remember what the mission was, but I'm like, damn, he kind of looks like me. So I just hope that we can make characters that don't feel like they are just online characters. Like, I just want the whole world to feel believable. Alicia says, I'm 23, and if GTA 7 takes 15 years to make, I'll be 38. God damn, it's a crazy thing to think about. It is a crazy thing to think about how far away it's going to be. Like, yeah, I don't even know if we're going to be playing it, to be honest. I really don't. Where are we at? What other chances do you think of GTA 6 releasing this year? I'm fairly confident it's going to happen. If it doesn't, genuine crash out, I think. I think I genuinely crash out. And I might even start a second channel to talk about other things, because that is just like such a punch in the guts, you know. Like, we've already had the delay. I'm fine with that. We got so many trailers, well, not so many trailers, so many screenshots and the trailer to back it up. But I don't think I could do another one. It would piss me off a lot. People be like, oh, it's just a game, settle down. You know, you want the game to be good. I'm like, yes, I do want the game to be good, but you know, it's like you've been waiting so long for something, you start to build unrealistic standards. So you're like, oh, this game, it just got delayed. It needs to have this then, and it needs to have that. And then if it doesn't have those two things you were just thinking about, then it's not a good game, you know? Because it'll release and you'll be like, oh, damn, I thought it was going to be so much better than this. It's just not been worth the wait, and it'll kill a lot of people's hype. So I worry about that sometimes. I worry about that. If you want, you can just call me Donut Lord. I can do that. I can do that. That's the point. The movies I recommend don't appear to be interesting. Okay. Can't wait to rob that place in the GTA 6 leaks. The burger place. What's it called again? Hank's Waffles. Sorry. Forklift is okay. It's the best out of all three in my opinion. Well, at least you can say you're forklift certified now, so that's good. Use that as a pickup line when you go out. I'm so glad my dad also likes GTA. He gifted me all of his original PS2 copies of GTA 3, San Andreas. That's so cool. I've got my copies of the 3D games somewhere. I don't think they work though. You know, like when you get that PlayStation 2, you put a game in there, you have the whole launch scene, like setup scene when it boots up, and then it just doesn't move. I'm pretty sure that's what my PS2 does. I'm so sad about that. The last thing I'm doing in GTA 5 is going around the map in GTA Online and do some other stuff, then beat the story mode and have fun, then play GTA 6. Gonna be live streaming it also. Hopefully you go good with that, man. That'd be so sick. I think my goals are probably to, like, you know, link up with some friends. Probably in the weeks or months leading up to it, I'll replay the GTA 5 story. But, you know, the night before, a few hours before, let's say that, a few hours before the game drops, I think I'm going to link up with some friends, hop in our cars, and just cruise around the map. You know, that one final lap. I think that's what we're going to do. And then, oh man, it's going to be so much fun just doing that. It's going to be so much fun. Alicia says, character models look better in 6, same with Red Dead 2. Online characters can look good, but it's also hard to use the sliders right. And the parents are all ugly. Hey, don't call my GTA Online characters' parents ugly. They're beautiful. Okay, I 100% get what you mean. Their characters, they look good at the time, you know, when the game first dropped. But yeah, I don't think there's any way to make a good looking GTA Online character. My character looks great though. He looks fantastic. It's actually funny because he's got like little speckles of grey in his hair. And I don't know how, because I have not put grey as an option. Maybe it's because he's getting old. He was 21 when the game first came out. That's the age I set him. Can't quick maths that, so someone figure that one out for me. Jason and Lucia have a kid, and his name is Joe Bart. What if? Hi, Bogenbav. Hey, welcome on in. Who we got? Fatal NCG. Good to have you in here. I'm going to make my GTA 6 Online character his robbery suit. I'm going to make my character his robbery suit, by the way. I made it look like Michael's jewel store job. Ah, there you go. The loud approach, and I'm going to go get a mask for him. I've got a crew outfit as well, like what we always used to wear in our crew when we go and do heists or missions together. It was so cool. Racing Road says, I think right now GTA 7 is off the table right now because of GTA 6, and I want Rockstar to make a Pirates game in the Caribbean, like island be one server and then the other island next. Okay, that'd be kind of cool. That would be kind of sick. I hope that they do explore other IPs. I really do, because Rockstar have great ideas, man, and I feel like they need to explore them, because I think it would suck if they were to just get in this, you know, pattern of going GTA, Red Dead, and that's it. Because we miss out on so many cool games, you know. But yeah, I don't know, man. I hope they make something new very soon. Also makes me wonder as well, with GTA 6, I feel like they're building a lot of the technology from the ground up right now. Will GTA 7 take, you know, 10 plus years to make, or will Rockstar be like, all right, 5 years time, we've got another GTA, because, you know, they've built all these tools and they're going to use them. Same as like the 3D games, GTA 3, San Andreas, Vice City, and you can count in the Liberty City stories and Vice City stories, but they were all basically made with the same technology, and then they remade everything for GTA 4, and then like, all right, we're going to use GTA 4 systems to do GTA 5, you know, some improvements. GTA 6, it feels like it's been built from the ground up, I feel like they should just use that technology and pump out some more stories. I think, personally, anyways. The recent supposed leaks about the physical edition being delayed is interesting. Insider rumblings. This tells me that the game's probably on track for Rockstar to be worrying about launch plans. With that, I was reading this thing, and some rationale about that, I guess, is that they don't have to make the game go gold so early, so like actually complete the game to be able to start disc production. If it's digital, then they can have, you know, a little bit more time to develop the game, because they don't have to actually worry about, you know, getting it onto a disc. So that's kind of cool, but at the same time, I really want my physical edition. But again, at the same time, I was debating whether I play digital, physical, or if I'm going to buy both copies. And the plan that I ended up coming to was I'll buy it digitally so that I can pre-install it and play it at midnight or whenever the launch is. And then the next morning, I would head down to like EB Games, JB Hi-Fi, wherever I get it, and pick up my collector's edition. Because I am getting a collector's edition. I don't care how much money it is, I'm getting it. EC does it. Gonna bounce and get some sleep, Bav. Good seeing you and the chat again. Have a good one, folks. Have a good one. EC does it. Thanks so much for stopping by, brother. Where are we at? Yeah, Hank about to get his waffles stolen from him. I'm gonna go extra far, leave no hostages in the robbery. Oh my god. Yeah, Hank's cooked, man. All the NPCs, really. Vice Beach, you know, you've seen that in trailer 1. That looked great. That looked great. Everyone was having fun. It's not going to be fun when we get in there. It is going to be a war zone. It's going to be insane. GTA Online should end with us, Michael Franklin and Trevor killing Faber. That would be so sick, honestly. They teased Faber a little bit, but they need to finish that storyline off. And I hope that it's like a big team up again. I guarantee you someone will make Sydney Sweeney or Sabrina Carpenter in GTA 6 Online. Absolutely they will. Absolutely they will. Fox says if they sold GTA 6 for $1, they'd probably be able to make more money than they were going to with the $100 price tag. That's a fair point. That's a fair point. $1, that's a steal. You can't not do that. Yo, we're doing a good job of keeping him here. Dude, I'm not going to lie. I am trying to wrap it up in the back of my mind. I'm like, dude, I'm actually getting really hot. In Australia right now, guys. Is anyone in the chat from Australia? It is so hot. It is so hot right now. And, you know, with this PC going, it's insane. I can't have, like, the cooler on, like the aircon, because if I do that, you'll hear it on the mic, and it's just annoying. I could have my door open, but then it makes a weird echo, and then my dogs can come in. I got one dog in here right now. I got 3 total. But I got the girls out because every time they're in here, they just like to sticky beak and have a look around at everything I got. They sniff everything. And if I'm not looking, they'll like pick some stuff up that I got like loosely around here and they'll take it outside and destroy it. My other dog, my boy, he's just laying on the couch. He's having a good time. Let me have a look at him. Oh, yeah, he's crashed out. He's asleep. His head's hanging off the edge of the couch. He's going to have neck problems in the morning. I say in the morning, and it's not happening in the morning. But anyways, yeah, I am trying to wrap up in the back of my head, but we're having so much fun. I kind of don't want to. So I appreciate you guys for keeping me entertained. We're going to keep going. Donut Lord says, I think there's going to be a prologue in GTA 6 that shows that easy score that went wrong. It got Lucia in jail. I also think 3 missions as Jason before he gets Lucia out would be cool. See, I got this theory. I say this on like every stream, I swear to God. My theory is, and Blood Rain has just mentioned it there, Kid Colt hates this idea, but brother, I swear to God, this is what's going to happen. And when the game drops, I need you guys to come back to this. Jason and Lucia, they do not know each other. This is my theory. Brian comes to Jason. He's like, hey man, I need you to go pick up someone from the prison. Her name's Lucia Caminos. Can you get her and either take her to like the airport so she can leave the state, or take her to a safe house? I've got something set up for her. Can you go do that for me, Jason? Jason's like, yes, of course I can do that. Goes to the prison. Hey, I'm here for Lucia Caminos. Dude's like, yeah, righto. Pushes the buzzer. Out she comes. When they say hey, I should probably pull up the trailer. When they say hey to each other, I don't think that's like a hey, like, oh my God, I miss you, babe. It's been so long. I think that's like a, hey, how you going? Like, they don't know each other. That's what I get. That's the impression I get from it. I'm going to pull up the trailer. And then You know, they're both great looking people. They are both great looking people. Let's see, Elgato. Let's just mute that as well. We ain't getting copyrighted. Thank you, sir. That's the impression that I get, is that they just don't know each other in the beginning. Come on, come on. So I think they don't know each other in that moment, right? Let me get this back up. I think they don't know each other in that moment. They both are like, damn, I wasn't expecting this sexy man to pick me up. And then he was like, damn, I didn't think she was going to be this hot. And then they're driving home. It's like, oh, what are you in for? It's like, this. And then she starts twirling her hair and all that. And Jason starts, they get into it. Lucia's like, look, I need your help with this. Jason's like, yeah, all right. I'm trying to, build up myself and get out of this shithole. And she's like, okay, well, let's work together. And he's like, yeah, that's a great idea. Then they work together. It starts getting messy and whatever, the rest of the story unfolds. But my theory is that they do not know each other in the beginning. And them meeting in the prison is their first time meeting. That's my theory. All right, let's scroll up in the comments. I want to see what you guys are saying. Fox says, I love streams where the streamer reads every chat. It's even better that one of my favorite GTA YouTubers are doing it. Let's go. Look, I try to read everything. I think there was only like a few times where I've literally been unable to do it. But I do try my absolute best. Because guys, I'm not that big, 55K, kind of cool, it is very cool. I'm very fortunate to have that, but it's, again, not that big, right? So I don't have millions of people flooding my stuff, well, not millions, thousands of people flooding it to the point where I can't read. I can read. So I've also been on the other side where I'm in streams typing to people and, talking to them and all that. So I get it. When someone doesn't respond, you're about ready to crash out. You want to just throw rocks at this dude's head, right? I get it. I've actually got a funny story. TGG, I've been in the round table with him, but if you guys haven't watched that, we end up speaking about an awkward, funny story. I used to watch his streams, and I'd join, and I'd be like, I love you, TGG, but when I wrote it, he went out to, like, the toilet or something like that to get a drink, whatever, so we missed it. I'm like, damn, okay, I'll wait for him to come back. He came back, so I said, I love you, TGG, ×2. He didn't see it, so I'm like, said the same thing, ×3, ×4, ×5. I got up to, like, almost 50 before a moderator's like, you need to stop that spamming or you're getting kicked out of here. I'm like, what? That's not even spamming. I'm letting it breathe. I'm not being that annoying. And then, I got timed out for like half an hour. I was so bothered. But, then on the roundtable, Sav brought it up because EC Does It donated to get him to say it. And I'm like, damn, all right. So he brought that story up. Quite funny, but we're good now. But I get it. I've been on that side where you're a fan. Someone doesn't respond. It's not nice. It's not a nice feeling. But I try my best. If I miss your messages, I really don't mean it. Just say it again. I have no issue with you guys repeating things in here. You shouldn't have to, but sometimes it does get a bit busy. I'm trying to figure out where I'm at. I read that one. Yes, I read that one. I think GTA 6 is 50, or he'll maybe even be 70% done. Oh, okay. That's how long you think it's done? I think GTA 6 is 50 or 70% done. I'd say give it another after May, and if no news by then, it's delayed. Oh, yeah, true. I hope it's not delayed, but I'm genuinely going to crash out if they do delay it. And I think a lot of people will as well. When the game drops, everyone's going to buy it anyways, so it's not really going to hurt Rockstar's sales if they delay it or not. But it does, it hurts the community. It upsets the community. It makes us have unrealistic expectations and all that, so I hope they don't. T-Burn says, why is it everyone says I'm nuts when I try to explain the tools for GTA 6 being used to shorten development time for the next GTA game? It makes sense. What are you talking about in particular, T-Burton? Colt says, I'm not going to speculate. Yeah, we've been through this a few times with that theory. He does not like it. Blood Rainer says, reinforce the fact that Jason and Lucia don't know each other in the beginning. There you go. I'm pretty sure Rockstar might stick with Rage 9. I don't even know what Rage engine they're using. It's so funny when I say Rage engine because the E stands for engine. So I'm really saying Rockstar Advanced Gamer engine. Like when people say ATM machine, automatic teller machine. It's funny. they're putting so much work into it. I'm sure Rockstar might stick with it. They're putting so much work into it. Going back to our conversation, yeah, I hope they do. And if they don't want to do games, like more GTA games, I think they should do some story mode DLC to expand that place. Like, the map's huge, guys. The map's huge. You can't say they're not just going to create a new character, put him in, you know, Ambrosia, and make his story start from there. I think they should. I'm getting digital since that was my backup plan, just in case. So yeah, I'm getting the most expensive version. I think we should all splash out and get the collectors, you know. We've been fans of this game for a long time. I think you guys should definitely go and get it. I still got my GTA hard copy somewhere. I should pull it out. Need to get some photos of it. I miss it. Colt says, but I was talking about your movies watch list. How many have you seen so far? That's a good question. Let me pull up my notes. Movies and TV shows. Look, we're going all right. I don't know if you guys can hear my stomach grumbling. I'm actually so hungry, so I will have to end it soonish. Movies I watched, Colt. I watched Love and Other Drugs the other day. That's the movie I was thinking about. I watched that with Bogan Babe. It was an interesting movie, but I just couldn't get emotionally invested in it when the two main characters are just absolute, you know, they're throwing themselves at literally everyone. How can I feel a connection in their relationship for me to be emotionally invested in that story? It was just like, oh, whatever, you guys both, you know, getting into it. I don't want to call them bad words on stream because I'm trying to be better with my swearing, but I don't know. Didn't like that one. The Assessment, I watched that last night. That was interesting. Kind of weird. I feel like the ending, it was just kind of like, oh, righto, cool. Trap House, I did watch that recently, can't remember it. Springsteen, I watched that movie. That was okay. Flamin' Hot, I know you didn't like that one. Or I don't know if you watched that or not, but Flamin' Hot is a really good movie. I love that movie. Knock Knock, I watched that as well. For the plot being Ana de Armas. So that was cool, but the actual plot of the story was really shit, so. And then I watched Caught Stealing, I did like that one. Alright, let's run through a couple of these. Where am I at? I'm getting digital, I've read that one. Movies list. Collector's edition is probably worth it because, you know, when do you think it's going to be the next time we get a collector's edition? Yeah, exactly. I wish I got the collector's edition for GTA 5. I only got like a special edition or something that only came with the hard copy. But I really wish I could have got the most expensive one, except I was like 13 or 14 years old, didn't have a job, mum had to pay for it. So, you know, I can't ask for the best things always, but I was just happy to get the game at the end of the day. Oh, the comments have scrolled too far. What have I done? But anyways, go ahead and buy that collector's edition, alright? Treat yourselves to it. We've been waiting a long time. It is with a heavy heart that I announce that I am not in GTA 6. Fair enough. I'm from the UK. Nice. There's a lot of people I know from the UK, actually. So I bought Weapons, Misery, John Wick, and Knives Out. Knives Out, it's not too bad. I'm in Alabama, 20F. Are you saying you're 20 years old and female, or are you saying it's 20 degrees Fahrenheit? I wish I have your weather. Therefore, you're saying 20 degrees Fahrenheit. Okay. For context, around here right now, it's probably about 95 degrees Fahrenheit, roughly. I'm trying to learn these predictions. Oh, not predictions. I'm trying to convert temperature in my head for my American friends. You guys think that we should make a song called Welcome to Leonardo to get it on the radio in GTA 6? That'd be cool. That would be so cool. GTA 6 NPCs are reading their wills, sadly. Oh, exactly. They're gonna get them prepared because they are not gonna last like longer than 24 hours before. Dude, it's gonna be a war zone. How do you have your GTA Online character in your room? I just noticed that. So I used mods for that one. I used Menu to be able to spawn my pet in. I've, you know, customized him and all that. And then I search up a sitting animation. I went for the one that's leaning because I intended on having his arm shown. It's like leaning on the desk and the other hand is like tapping on a keyboard. But I cut that out. So now he just looks really strange and he's going to have back problems. But Yeah, I use menu, the mod, to position him, spawn the chair in, spawn in the microphone, the props behind me. We got Cyberboy with Mr. Raspberry Jam, a computer, and then I just sit there and I record that. I think it's like maybe 30 seconds long, and then I loop it. It plays again, just over and over. But that's how I do that. Bavathon, here we go. GTA 6 is basically guaranteed to get Game of the Year. What's crazy about that is I'm pretty sure it's not eligible to get Game of the Year in 2026. So we're going to wait until 2027. But then I wonder if like the hype had, died down a little bit and people are like, oh yeah, but this game came out so recent, it's so good. It was made by indie developers. So I wonder if they're going to get robbed. I don't think they will, but I think they'll get robbed. Stevie Wonder Kid, welcome in, brother. Dude, I'm so slow at this. Peak theory, yeah. See, that's how far behind I am. I was talking about the theory like 10 minutes ago, and I'm finally up to the comments about you guys talking about it. Oh my god, you're onto something. How you doing? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Wait, Blind Fury, you haven't been in here for a bit. I thought you were here the whole time. Oh no, you're up further. You're up further. Alright, I'm going to speed run because I don't like you guys waiting too long for me. Kid Colt says Jason went back to his roots working for drug lords, so he could have been in prison before. Colt says, then how come the security guard at the checkout desk recognized Jason Duval when he went up to pick Lucia? I don't know, man. I think he just, probably ran into him at some point. Alicia says, hot take from you. People like to think they know each other. Both are possible, but I think they probably don't know each other, to be honest. Kid Colt says, a woman's prison? Exactly, it's a woman's prison. Oh, wait. Now I get what you're saying, Colt. How does the guard at a woman's prison... Hey, he can work anywhere. Alright, that guard doesn't have to work at just women's prisons. Makes me wonder, though, will they have multiple prisons then? Male and a female one to be able to do that for the plot, or is it mixed? Kid Colt, we don't know if it's a woman's only prison. There are prisons that house both... Oh, there you go. I didn't even know that. Blood Rainer says, another 200 gifted if your theory pans out. Well, now I hope that they don't know each other, because claps hands, rubs them together. I hope so. Theory's not so airtight, ain't it? Kid Colt, get out of here, alright? You're a doubter. It's going to be real. It's going to happen. Not sure if they'll have multiple prisons in the game. Maybe it's a prison with 2 sectors for men and women. Could be. The promotional screenshots for GTA 6 confirmed that Augusta Penitentiary is a woman's prison. What screenshot? What are you talking about? Oh, I know what screenshot you're talking about. I mean, men and women wouldn't be mixed in the same area, right? So it's still a thing. I'm gonna search up people. Lucia Caminos. This screenshot's what you're talking about. Let's get it on screen right now. Boom. This one here, where it's all women. This could be the women's area, and the men's area could be somewhere different, I think it could happen still. I think it could happen. I'm not saying I think he is right, but there's not really holes in theory with the limited information we have. Also, there'll be multiple prisons then. My cat just had kittens. I'm naming one of them Bav. Let's go. Hey, congrats to the mama cat, man. You better not be playing with me right now. If you're just saying that and you don't even have a cat and you don't even have kittens, I'm fined you, Fox, alright? I'm fined you. But if your cat actually has just had kittens, that's kind of cool. That is kind of cool. Look, I'm not trying to come off as a hater or someone who can't be reasoned with. I just question everything I observe and critique. Yeah, you guys will come to understand Colt's way of thinking. Alright, when I first met Colt, I wanted to punch him in the face so hard. I'm like, no way, there's a real person out there that acts like this. But I understand him now. There were times where I was so like, oh man, I was not happy with him. Like, he can't be real. We can't even think. But look, he's a great guy. He helps me out with a lot of my videos. He is very smart when it comes to law and stuff like that. So don't take offense to what he says, alright? Feel free to have your own opinions, but just know he will come for your opinions and try and say, oh, this doesn't work because... He doesn't just say that's shit theory. He kind of goes in and explains why it doesn't work and stuff like that. So he's good. He's good, alright? I remember in the Discord, who did he say it to? we had someone new join. I think it was the Michael DeSanta account from TikTok, and he's like, I don't like this new guy. And I'm like, oh, Colt, you can't just say that. New people don't understand your humor, all right? POV, you get killed by a cop in GTA 6. We did it, men. Another one off the streets. Phone rings. Cop says, yes, hello, caller. We regret to inform you that your family's dead. Cop, no. I'm sorry, don't leave me, no. What is that? What is that theory? DMC says, Bav, how did you find out about MCT? I think he's a fun YouTuber to listen to. I like his mannerisms. He's funny. Being like in this YouTuber scene, you kind of do come across a lot of people that other people are listening to. So I think I found him through like a friend. I can't remember. But you become familiar with a lot of the people that are around you. Whether they're just popping up on YouTube, friend recommendation, shared in a server or whatnot. I can't remember exactly how I met MCT, but MCT is honestly one of the best streamers and has literally the best radio station channel I've ever seen. Like, I love that concept. I love what he's doing over there. And his streams are just so funny to be in. Like, he's a naturally funny person. He can't, like, force that. It's just natural for him. It's so good. He's so quick-witted. Is that the word? He's always got, like, a response to something, right? And that's where I struggle, man. I can't think of things off the top of my head. He just goes out and says something. Someone comments something, he's got an instant comeback. I'm like, geez, he's talented. He's naturally that good. But Radio MCT, #1 fictional GTA radio station in the world. It literally, I don't think anyone could top that. I don't think anyone could top it. Chai Tea situation, true. The Chai Tea, the ATM machine, the Rage engine. Still here, Bav, just doing jobs. Am I really that far behind in comments? Kid Cole, what screenshot shows is a woman-only facility? Legitimate question. Yeah, the one I just put on screen, I think we're... yeah, okay, I'm probably just really far behind and he's probably around it by now. The one showing Lucia in prison. Racing Road says, I hope GTA 6 is not one US state like... I like to see 5 states in the game's lifetime, like Georgia, South Carolina, Alabama, Mississippi, New Orleans, and Louisiana. New Orleans in Louisiana? I'm not familiar with that. I don't know. It would be cool to see the game take place across multiple states. I don't know if they'll do it, but it would be kind of cool. Fox says, I've been trying to get an audience for 6 months. How did you pull this off? The most views I've gotten is 53. How many views have we got? I think my concurrent viewers right now, on this, it says 22. That's nothing crazy. I think we're still doing really good. You know, the chat's popping, man. We're busy in here. You guys are making me work for my money right now. But honestly, you just got to be consistent with it. Be consistent. Learn new things. If you don't change something, nothing's going to change. So, you know, put out a stream, put out a video, whatever it is. Play it back or take notes while you're streaming and be like, oh, you know what? That's a good idea. I could do that differently. So for me, you know, I stream, it was just the game. And I'm like, it'd be cool to have a subscriber bar up there. So I made one, put that up there. And I'm like, okay, now I've got Gamer Subs. Let's put Gamer Subs up there. I watched Sav streams. I liked his layout. I'm like, okay, I could do something similar to that. It's not necessarily copying. It's definitely copying. No. But seriously, me and Sav, we're good homies. We're good friends. I liked what he had for his setup, so I made one as well. It's a bit different at his. And then he's helped me out as well. He's given me the memberships bar that pops up. I think that scrolls like every 5 minutes or so. But, you know, you'll slowly start picking up on these things that you should improve. If you don't change anything, though, nothing will happen. So you need to, like, constantly just reevaluate yourself, your channel, and everything. All right? And you can get there. And also, another piece of advice to anyone out there that wants to do any form of anything, really, just remember, there will always be someone better than you. So don't start comparing yourself to someone else, because that'll just do more damage than it does good. You'll, you know, start doing your thing, like, yeah, this is really cool. And then you're like, oh, yeah, but, yeah, this guy, he's been doing it, and he's got, you know, he's so much better than me. Don't get into that mindset, because there will always be someone better than you, all right? When you get up, you know, in the thousands, there'll be someone in the millions. When you get into the millions, there'll be someone, okay, probably a few more millions. I don't think there's someone with a trillion yet, but the point is, someone will always be better. Do not get into that mindset of comparing yourself to someone else, because when you do that, you'll just prevent yourself from going any further. Kid Colt, the one with her in the orange jumpsuit and braided hair. -1 here in America. I don't know what -1 is to a Australian dollar, dudes. -1 F2C is -17 degrees. Holy shit, that's so cold. That is cold, man. Bingo. Me poor, so I can't afford it, and I'm only on PC. Spent all my money on RAM. Look, I feel you with being poor, man. I'm going broke. Alright, I'm going broke. So, I used to have so much money, I do not anymore. I've been living off my savings. Alright, that's what I've been doing, guys. Over, when was it? 2023? Or 2024 in July. I lost my job. They're like, hey man, don't need you anymore. I'm like, oh, righto. They paid me out. I had a good savings. And I'm like, you know what? Let's do YouTube. So I stuck with YouTube. That's what we're doing. It's a dangerous game, but yeah, I'm running out of money. It's so dangerous. Kid Cole, I don't see anything saying women's correctional facility. If it's men's and women, they're completely separated. Usually two sides of the prison with no interaction with each other. There you go. Oh my god, I didn't notice it was Sideboy. Yeah, I made it a while ago. I do need to make an updated one because I hate that my character is like leaning on a side. To each their own. I can't do more. I don't usually speculate. Alicia says, 2 heist movies I recommend before GTA 6 is both Den of Thieves and The Town. They're both slow burners from what I remember. Look, let me write these down. Den of Thieves, I'm pretty sure just got a new movie, didn't it? Den of Thieves. And what was the other one? The Town. If you guys have any recommendations for like movies I should watch before watching GTA 6 or playing GTA 6, let me know. Like Bad Boys, you know, Miami Vice TV shows as well. That'd be cool. The Roadhouse, that's a really good one. Dexter. Because I just want to immerse myself in that stuff leading up to. Fun fact, I'm not a simp for Lucia, but why does everyone simp for her? Especially when it comes to that dress, man. It makes everyone down bad. I know, it makes everyone down bad. She looks great. Jiggle physics look great, but some people could just go way too far with it. They go way too far. It's just a video game. It's pixels, man. It's pixels. Kid Cole, I don't think it's the first time they're meeting. I'm just playing devil's advocate. Ben Affleck co-wrote and directed The Town. Awesome movie. 100% recommend. There you go. That might be the next one. Thomas, welcome in, man. Thomas the Goat says, hey, hopefully you're doing well. The how you doing was a Joey from Friends reference for your theory. Wait, what? I'm confused, man. Elaborate. I'm sorry. If GTA Online hadn't been this big, do you think GTA 6 would have been released by now? Partially, yes. I think yes, but they also done Red Dead 2 as well. So Red Dead 2 and GTA Online, I think they're both contributors to this game not releasing yet. I think so. Colt says, no, someone was saying that maybe Jason was in the same prison because he was recognized. I just think that he's had an interaction with that guard at some point. I think that guard, I don't know. I just think he did. I don't know where I'm going with it. All right, I need to make a video. I want to make a video on my theory so that I can actually go back to it. Do you guys think there's still a chance of horses being in GTA 6? There's a chance, but I personally hope they don't, just so that you can differentiate between the two. There's no cars in Red Dead, because then it would just feel like GTA with horses as well. But I think for GTA, they shouldn't have rideable horses. They should have horses, you know, just out and about, but they shouldn't be rideable, I don't think. You should make a video on GTA and Gmod's fandom relationship. Interesting. What would the video be about, though? I'm not too big on Gmod, to be honest. I've never played it. Even when Vanos plays it, makes videos on it, I don't even watch them. Colt says, fuck it, we're working on that theory of yours for a future video. You win. Let's go! It's a joke to the meme with... It's a joke to the meme with guys saying no more, I'm sorry, don't leave me, song playing in the background. He is awesome. Kid Cole, I don't know about you, but I personally like to think that the possibility, even if I don't think it's true. But Bav's right, I ain't easy to tolerate. That's why I don't have many friends. Friends of my age anyways. Old people like me more. I like you, Kid Colt, alright? I'm not old. Come on, don't say that. I'm only 26. No, actually, my hair, sometimes it gets a few grays. Dude, I got a grey hair in my eyebrow the other day. My eyebrow! Oh, man. I'm scared. Alicia says, first thing I'm doing in GTA 6 is grabbing an SUV, driving to the mall, and driving straight through the front doors. Cops when I do this. Oh, shit, they hit the mall. That'd be so fun. Bab, my dad got me all the GTA games from GTA 3 to San Andreas. My mum got me GTA 5. That's so good. That is so good. I got all of them, man. I just want to play Advance, actually. I haven't played Advance and Chinatown Wars. They're the ones I want to get and play. Colt says... T-Burton says, Kid Cole, I understand that, lol. My closest friend is about 15 years older than me. Same here. Dude, when I was originally playing GTA Online, my closest friend on there was someone that was 11 years older than me. He was a great guy. You know, he got me into Instagram, which, you know, probably got me into content creation in general. So, shout out Evo, man. He's a great guy. What's up, Thomas? What's up? Kid Colt says, well, Sherlock Holmes did say that no matter how impossible a solution might sound, you eliminate the impossible, whatever remains must be the truth, or something along those lines. Donut Lord says, you think they're going to be doing the Deed minigames? I don't think so. I don't think so. In short, be open to suggestions and ideas. Bav, my baby kitty Bav is currently sleeping. That's so cute. Oi, if you guys haven't already, join the Discord server. Fox, I'm talking to you. Get in the Discord server. I need to see a photo of that cat. Alright, I need to see a photo of the kitten. I'm too broke too, at least almost. We just got to keep grinding, alright? Keep our heads up, keep grinding. It's difficult, but we'll get there. Cole says, I go to work. You go to work, brother. You go to work. I don't know if that means you're leaving, but you go to work. Fatal NCG, you should do a countdown for GTA 6. Actually, Sav did give me one. I just don't know where to put it on the screen. He did give me one, and I could probably get it going. Yeah. Oh, let's try and put it on. Let's try and put it on browser. Account. Add that in. Alright, don't look at this. Oh, wait, URL? No, I've put the wrong thing on then. Give me a sec, guys. Let me go ahead and find where I've put it. YouTube streaming, maybe? Did I put in streaming? Oh, no, I know where I put it. HTML. Oh, I didn't save it yet. Okay, I can't do that then. Sav actually made a GTA 6 countdown. He uses it on his stream, so you guys are probably familiar with it. But he also sent me a copy of it so I can use it on my streams. So I should get that going. Maybe I can put it on like the characters that are just chilling there. If you guys got any suggestions as well about how I could improve streams, different visuals, different animations, let me know. Let me know. Kid Code, if you exhaust all options, whatever's left, no matter how improbable, must be true. Have you watched The Hunger Games? I did. I didn't know they made more movies than the first one, to be honest. I remember binge watching all of them probably like 5 years ago or something. But yeah, I didn't know they made extra ones. If you need anyone to make animations for you, hit me up. I'd love to. Well, I need to see your work because that'd be kind of cool. Be straight up honest, I cannot afford to pay you. But yeah, I'll keep you in mind, man. I appreciate that. Blind Fury, Bogan Old Man. Can't wait to see Rottweilers and Dobermans in GTA 6. Rideable horses would be cool, especially since horse riding is highly popular and a major industry in Florida. Like, it would be cool. I just think for the games to feel different, they shouldn't be implemented. Personally, that's what I think. You know, the more content in the game, the better. But I just feel like they probably shouldn't. Bav sounds like it'd give off an orange cat energy. Oh, man. I'm going to play Vice City before GTA 6. MCT music. Well, we do both use White Bat. We both use White Bat. What do you make of Avatar 3? Avatar 3 was good. I watched it early in the morning. I was tired, didn't sleep well, so I started dozing off. But visually, it looks really nice. Story-wise, not too bad. But I do agree with what you said earlier. It is pretty long. It is a long one. You should become a VTuber. Look, I thought about it, right? This is kind of it, right? Virtual YouTuber. I've got my character up there. That kind of counts in a way, but no, I've genuinely thought about that. But recently I've been thinking about getting a blue mask, a blue ski mask, a knitted one with one eye hole, right? I think that'd look cool. I think it'd look cool, and I want to kind of do that, but we'll see. I think when we get closer to GTA 6, I'll probably be doing face reveals anyways, because I want to cosplay as Cal Hampton, man. I want to cosplay as him when the game drops. I think it'd be so much fun. No pay needed, my man. My man. Has anyone joined up in the Discord server? We got DMC join the server. Let's go. Again, reminder, anyone else wants to join the Discord, feel free to do so. It is pinned. I hope GTA 4 they don't put checkpoints in missions, because dear God, it was annoying. GTA 4. I hope they've got good checkpoints, alright? If you become a VTuber, it definitely hit. Just saying. Alright, well, that's something I need to think about. But anyways, guys, I am going to wrap up right here. It is so hot. I want to go out and grab some lunch. So I appreciate you all for joining in, keeping me super busy. This stream has been pumping, so I've had a lot of fun with you guys. Fox, he doesn't have Discord. Fox, you can hit me up on what platforms I got. I got Instagram and Twitter. I don't really use them much, but you need to get Discord. Discord's good, but hopefully we can all stay in touch. Everything that you guys will need should be in the description. I don't know about a YouTube description. What's my description on YouTube? Do I have a proper description? Yeah, everything you need to stay connected with me is in the description, so feel free, go ahead and get onto that. Also,
use code BAB at checkout for 10% off gamer subs, by the way.
Go ahead and get yourself some gamer subs. Dude, when I say gamer subs is good, that is not me saying they're good for the sake of them, whatever, making money. I genuinely love gamer subs, so I would love it if you guys go ahead, get some gamer subs, use code BAV. Love you all. Thank you very much for keeping me entertained, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care.